doxing you, you're getting like
Yeah,
hella
I was
freedom
gonna
for it.
say,
Y'all can't dodge for
it
Don't
shit.
matter.
listen. I was gonna say, I got actual pictures of me that I've shown publicly, so I don't really care. But like, that's the thing. I've never tried doxing you, so why would you attempt to do something like that?
Don't matter.
Mm.
I got something
It
gonna get
don't
lost
matter.
in
I feel like
opinions.
that
I'm
matters a
going to
lot.
leave.
Wait,
Mm.
wait.
The
That's
argument
just
that
very.
you misinterpreted at the first part of the debate, I told you to give
Wait,
motivation
so
for why
so
the
what was
argument
the
is true.
wait? You said the
You didn't
syllogism
get
was wrong.
motivation.
You said the syllogism was wrong. So what was the syllogism, by the way?
The syllogism was if I went to the store, then I got groceries. I went to the store, therefore I got groceries. That's the proper usage of modus ponens.
Wait,
That's
this is
all.
modus ponens to you.
You said what?
That's modus ponens to you.
Yes,
If I go to the
that's a valid
store, I
structure.
got groceries. I went to the store, I got groceries.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Can you type that out
The
in chat for me?
conclusion is just okay, sure.
Got you. Thank you. And this is, and you're saying that this is modus ponens.
Yes,
What's
it
modus
is.
ponens?
Got
If feeding kids.
It's a valid usage of the inference rule, bro.
What?
Oh wow.
What?
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
What?
Niggas saying, oh wow. Oh, he's on your ass, you cracker.
Oh wow.
Oh
shit,
my
Anyway,
god.
hey, y'all look at this.
Yo, Ryan, how you been, bro?
Type the syllogism out in chat real quick.
This nigga shot been 18 since 2020. What the fuck?
Careless is swirly.
Ryan started debating when he was 16, bro. What did he
All we
No,
gotta
mean?
I
do is Careless
wasn't.
chase
No, I
swirly Madoka
wasn't. I
versus
said,
was
Comp
you
actually.
said,
No, I
Imposter.
Wait,
wasn't.
you
I
said
was
out your own mouth.
actually.
You was debating when you was in your your sophomore year, bro.
No, I was. I was a freshman because I met Archie when I
Oh,
was a freshman.
Yo, what's going Ryan Harrison?
that's just cap, man.
wait, interesting. This
Alright,
is
that's
really
all.
weird. So
I
so
was
that's
there when
modus
D1
ponens.
got his car crashed. That was like ninth grade year.
Wait.
Oh shit.
So what necessarily leads to the fact that you will get groceries if you went to the store?
You said what?
What necessarily leads to the fact that
The fuck?
Foundation,
No,
evidence.
no
You going to the
motivation was
store?
popped up.
You cut out Archie.
Oh, okay, sorry. I said what necessarily leads to the case that you will get groceries if you go to the store?
You said what would necessarily lead to the case that you would get? What'd you say?
You heard what I said. What necessarily leads to the fact that you would get groceries if you went to the store?
The inference rule,
What?
What about the inference rule says this?
nigga. If P then Q.
But
Yeah,
what
sure.
does
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
But what
it's
indicate
about
that
valid. Yeah,
you
it's
went and
valid.
got groceries? Dump, nigga, keep up.
what
Please keep
specifically
up.
about this leads up to this though?
Nigga.
Say the evidence.
Yeah,
You
what's the
going?
evidence behind it?
I mean,
What's the
obviously,
proof?
but then obviously because that's just the second premise.
Yeah, well, what confirms this though? What logically leads this to the conclusion?
Evidence.
What do you mean by logically lead?
What?
What's
What
the
is confusing about
evidence?
that?
I know
Did
what you mean,
somebody
but what do you
see you?
mean by
Did
logically
somebody?
lead?
Okay,
But
so
how
you
am I?
understand, Careless. You understand, Careless. The rule, when we're using this rule, we're using this to prove that the condition or the conclusion logically and necessarily
Wow.
leads from the premises. You understand this, right? That it has to
Yeah, sure.
logically and
Yeah, P is the
necessarily.
evidence.
So
The
what
first
about
premise
this
is the if
necessarily
P
leads
then
to this?
Q,
Wait,
then
what
Q is the
about this
conclusion.
leads to this?
What do you mean by what about it?
Shut the fuck up, you retard! I just asked you this.
Mm. Oh
Listen.
shit.
So if you
Hold
say, I'm
on.
gonna get very, very specific because I know Shiki was gonna dick me for this, but listen. So you're saying that if I went to the store, then I got groceries, okay? If I
Life
went to the
key.
store, then I got groceries. So you understand that this would presuppose a lot of conditions and a lot of factors, right? For example, there are more things than groceries to get from a store. For example, you could get appliances, you can get like different things that don't just necessarily lead
Forks.
to food. Sometimes you just may not find what
A
you
bad
get from
bitch.
the store. Sometimes the store just may not be based for that. So you understand this is not something that necessarily leads to the fact that you would get groceries. If you went to the store, that you would get groceries. There are a
Mm.
lot of factors that do not necessarily lead to this because there are other plausible conclusions that can follow from this. Therefore, this is not deductive in the nature. You understand this, right?
Other
Mm.
scenarios just mean just contingent.
Are you
If
saying a
it's
Yeah.
proposition need to be proven?
like him just saying that there's other variables that you could get to get the groceries or get the food or whatever, that
Uh-huh.
just means just contingent. That's not what
Well,
I'm saying. It
a
must.
contingent, that's not what contingence is. But that's either way, that's not what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that it has to necessarily lead to the conclusion. And if you agree that there are other equally as plausible conclusions that can lead from this, that doesn't necessarily lead to the conclusion, then. No?
Other things that could differ or tamper with the effectiveness of actually getting the groceries.
That's not what I'm
Yes,
asking.
why does
Yes
it
or
correspond
no?
to
Can
reality?
something? Yeah, I was gonna say yes or no. Archie, wait, yes or no, Careless? Can there be another conclusion that equally is as valid as this?
Yes.
Give me an example.
Okay, perfect. If I
You're
went to the store, then I got If I went to the
a
store,
bad
then I
bitch.
got a plunger. I went to the store, then I got a plunger. Is there
Bad bitch.
anything that differs from this?
No, it's just the
Okay.
consequence. It's just the consequence is different. The
Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. So if I went to the store, then I got groceries. Okay. I went to the store and then, I got groceries. You understand this of it in itself, you can get something else than groceries from the store, right?
no one
Yes or no?
disagrees with that.
What's
It's
the
just
definition of
bro.
groceries?
Yeah, no one disagrees with that. It's just a distinct usage of modus ponens there. What you're
How is
talking
that a
about is what you're
distinct
talking
usage of
about.
modus ponens?
Bro, you're using the same antecedent. The consequence isn't the same, so they're different fundamentally, bro.
Mhm. That's not what I'm saying, and this is something that I agree with. Yes, but that's not the main point of why this is wrong. Because obviously, if you use a different formulation, you're going to get a different conclusion. The point here is that this doesn't necessarily lead to the fact that you will, in fact, get groceries because there's more things to get from groceries than a store, which is something that you equally
Mm.
accepted. And previously, beforehand, which is something you shouldn't have accepted, is that you accepted that there can be a separate conclusion other than groceries, and that would be equally as plausible. So
Mm.
that's not something that necessarily has to do with the initial formulation. That's just something that has to do with the conclusion.
Mm. We gotta
It's
stay
not,
careless.
but you can still have you can still have a valid argument. It just doesn't have to be sound. Yeah, it's obviously true that in
That's
all
that's not
possible
what I was
worlds.
asking. And wrong answer already. Already. I'm focusing on the fact that you already had agreed that the conclusion can differ, and in fact does have other plausible and equally as valid conclusions that can differ from this. Yes or no? You did agree to this earlier.
My problem is
Yes, two
he keeps saying
contradicting
valid.
arguments can both be valid, by the
He
way.
keeps saying valid. Yeah, both things can be valid. It's not true in all possible worlds. That's the case, bro. Because you can obviously get different
It
things,
can be, but
Okay, okay.
it
So you just agreed that it's not necessary.
Mm.
bro. It would still
No,
have to.
and wrong answer. You just said that there can be other possible worlds where this does not lead to this conclusion. You understand that's not what necessity is, yes or no?
Mm.
Bro, that's not what I'm talking about.
That's what you just said, retard. So that is what you're talking about. Don't run away and don't address yes or no. Is that the
Straw
case?
Mm.
man me then, because that's not what I'm.
Okay,
You
so
did
if
say
that's
that.
not listen, did he not? So everyone can confirm. Did he not just say that this doesn't have to be something that applies in every possible world? Yes or
You
no?
did. You said give an example. He did. Mm.
Okay, so we
Mm.
have multiple vouchers for that. So what do you have to say towards those multiple vouchers?
Mm. I'm more than one person.
Listen. Can someone unmute him? Because for some reason he blocked me, so like I can't see his profile. It's like
Mm.
completely fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can't unmute him from this.
Hey,
So yeah.
JLL, your mama
Yeah.
look like a cougar,
Man,
fat
that's
ass. Like
crazy.
that's what she in my house. Like, why you on my dick?
Yeah, like how am I like? What are you talking about?
Hey, wait.
So I'm right.
Oh,
Like what the fuck?
so I've
So
already
I'm right.
clarified
Like
what I'm
what are you
talking about.
talking about?
Right? I've already clarified what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
talking
a
about.
valid usage of it. No, like what are you talking about?
Hey,
Like I can
retard, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I
for example, right?
No, we're not gonna move on past that. We're gonna focus on what I said beforehand. You just asked what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that you said the conclusion does not have to necessarily lead to this, because there are other equally plausible worlds to where it leads to a different conclusion. That's what we're talking about. That's all the clarification you need, and that was extremely clear for you. Okay, so you understand that's not what a necessary conclusion is. Yes or no?
Or the context of premise two talks about how there's a
That's not what we're talking about at all.
so.
You mentioned
So I'm saying that
previously
that's a
that this is
perfectly
the
valid
case.
argument. That's
Wrong answer. That's not what we're talking about. We're going to focus on what you said, and you're not going to move on like you usually attempt to do.
Mm.
Now, previously, you
Mm-mm-mm.
had already mentioned, I'm going to repeat this for the fifth time and hope that your
Hey,
mind can focus and track upon this. You said
good
that this
time.
does not have to necessarily lead to this, and that there are other worlds, possible worlds, to where it leads to a different conclusion. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand? If you're claiming that this is necessary, you're claiming that every possible world leads to this, correct?
Mm.
thing is retarded, bro.
Damn.
Wrong
Oh
answer. Yes
shit.
or no?
What I'm saying literally correlates with truth.
Yes or no? Wrong answer.
Oh
There
shit.
are different truth.
Wrong answer. Yes
Damn.
or no? Is this listen? Yes or no? Okay. Is this distinct from necessity, or is this equivalent to necessity?
Bro, there are different ways an argument can be.
What?
So, different formulations of validity actually has nothing to do with whether this is necessary or not. So, is this
Mm.
necessary? Yes or no?
Combinations
Both
that are
arguments are
used for modus
necessarily
ponens.
true. Go careless.
Okay.
Shut the
Actually,
fuck up,
let's go off of
Kiki.
that. Let's go off of that. Like, go off of what
Careless.
Shiki just said.
It's just Careless doesn't
Oh
even realize
shit.
that his own syllogism is trying to argue for necessity, and he's blatantly disagreeing with it.
Legitimately.
What?
Wait,
Careless'
I'm
own
still
syllogism is trying to
confused.
posit a necessity.
Yeah,
He just
I was
doesn't
gonna
agree
say
with it.
the reason why it's confusing is because he doesn't even know what he's talking about himself. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how we ended up going for this, but thank you because you helped me respond to your argument even better. You understand that you already admitted that there can be different possible worlds to where that conclusion leads. You understand that, right?
Bro, yeah, I understand. You were just being Vegas.
Wrong answer. I don't really care about your rhetorical tactics, right? I'm not gonna deal with it, right? And the reason why you're getting muted is because you keep trying to yell for some reason, even though I'm on phone. Now, the reality is, I don't care about what you're complaining about per reviews. You said previously, yes or no, that this necessarily leads to this. Oh, okay. He just dipped. Got you. That's fine.
He's
I think.
really said P1 necessarily.
Listen. Matter of fact, Brawley.
That's
Yeah,
So,
he
listen,
could
I'm
have.
do you mind moderating? So, Brawley, if he has an issue with this, do you mind moderating them?
Can Zizo can be next? Archie?
Sure.
Okay,
He
perfect.
disagrees.
Bring him in chat.
Archie, I think I kind of see what he's trying to say, but
No, I'm
like
gonna
he
be honest.
really.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm not gonna lie. Zizo and Shikio, you guys are right. I was looking I was nitpicking a little bit. I was being nitpicky. But listen though, he did end up slipping very very badly. You know, he said that in different possible worlds there could be a different conclusion for such. That's retarded to say. That's very retarded to say while trying to confirm necessity.
Yeah, because he
He
says
doesn't understand that a syllogism posits a necessity. He's
he's
saying
just
that if
saying.
this happens, then this would be the conclusion. That's positing that in
Do you
all
know what
possible worlds,
necessity
this
means?
conclusion has to happen.
He's still in here, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's fine.
Debating if he, bro, strip this
You
nigga,
could,
bro. Stop. That's what I'm saying. You're being
you
vague
could.
and you expect
That's
somebody
fine.
to
Hold on,
answer.
guys. Guys, who is
Did
this
I know,
you
nigga
it's
just
tagging
what you mean.
me?
No, listen.
Nigger.
So, bro, can you stop? I'm saying it's
hold
still
on?
a
Let me unmute
valid
him.
uses of
Let me unmute him.
inference.
Let me unmute him.
You're just making an
All right,
inductive
is he
statement
unmuted?
because it's not true in every world that when you go to the store you're gonna get groceries. Yeah, you just have to
Can
make an
he
inductive
speak?
claim there.
Oh,
The conclusion would just have to be
okay.
inductive.
I guess there's no
So,
response.
like, the fuck?
Does he understand how modus ponens
Yeah.
works?
I don't think he does. That's
No, I'm
okay
not
though.
talking about inductive arguments. I'm saying that the conclusion you'd have to make an
Wait.
inductive
Please let me
case off of that.
respond. You just overtalked me.
You would just
I didn't
like
say to be muted.
you wouldn't be saying it's
Excuse
true in all possible worlds. You would
me.
just be
Just
saying it's true in this
no.
world.
I'm.
You're overtalking me.
So it's
Oh shit!
valid.
Yo,
Mm.
probably can you
I
mute?
literally
How am
can't
I
hear
wrong?
him.
Like how
I
am
Oh, you
I
can't
can't
hear him.
hear
wrong?
Hold
him?
up.
Yeah, maybe you haven't muted, like locally muted or
So
something.
are you gonna respond to the argument?
Ooh,
I was actually trying
ooh,
to, but you kept
Hey, kill,
interrupting.
kill that shit to
ooh.
me,
What I
bitch
said
ass nigga.
previously.
So I'm gonna repeat it.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
repeat it one
god!
more
You
time.
don't
I'm
need
gonna
to
repeat
repeat.
it
I'm
one more
gonna mute you if
time.
you try to repeat. I'm gonna mute you if you try to repeat. I just told you I
Hey,
don't need
Bro,
that.
he
strip
don't
this
give a
nigga. Why
fuck.
does he still have?
Because I just told you I don't need that. I just told you.
No,
I
I'm
heard
going
what
to
you
make
said.
it clear. I'm going to
I
make it
don't
clear. I'm going to
care.
make it one more
I'm
Ooh.
trying to respond, and you keep
No,
over
you can
talking me.
respond. I think I left something out. You can
Again, I was
respond after I'm
trying
done.
to
You can
respond, and you're
respond after
over
I'm done.
talking
Yo,
me.
mute him. Mute him.
I
Why is he
was
still talking?
trying to
Why is he
respond,
still
and in the
talking? Why
middle
is he
of
still talking? Why
responding,
is he still
you
talking?
over talked me.
Mute him.
In the
Mute him.
middle of
Why is he still talking?
responding, you
Exactly. You
over
fucking prove
talked
you,
me.
bro.
Careless.
Mute this retard.
You can't
Why
ask
is
for
he still talking?
moderation. You can't ask for
Why is he still
moderation,
talking? Yes,
and
that's
then
what I'm saying, Flames.
you
Flames. That's
can't
exactly what
ask
I'm
for
saying.
moderation
The
and then over
argument is
talk me.
valid.
You
Damn,
can't ask for
Bro.
moderation and then over talk me.
double
The
standard.
You
argument is
can't ask
valid
for moderation and then over
if the
talk me.
premise leads to its
That is just
conclusion.
not
The
how it
inference
works.
The
rule
double
is
That's
just a
just
standard is
not how
way
it
to
real.
works.
model that.
Dude, thank you.
Dude,
Okay.
ooh,
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Okay. He's muted.
Like, it doesn't have to be like an 8 fest each fucking debate. If you're gonna have an 8 fest, then don't ask for moderation, retard. Did he just leave because he got moderated? What?
what?
Bro, what?
What?
Bro, I was literally being fair. I literally just muted the first person I heard talking.
Oh, nah,
Wow.
not the bitch
Wow.
made move. You supposed to
Wow.
dominate. Be
Wow.
rhetorical.
Wow.
Fuck. You get bitch out of
Wow.
easy, man.
Wow.
What does rhetorical mean?
Wow.
This nigga said it's just Archie. You suck. Talking to Careless.
What does
Oh hell no.
rhetorical
Somebody.
mean? What does rhetorical mean?
What?
I said, what does
Like,
rhetorical
this
mean?
guy's a tard member.
You don't know what? Nigga, look it up. You on a phone. What the fuck you mean? You want to spell it for you? Huh?
Maybe he needs
I
like
don't
an easy
know.
explanation of rhetorical.
I just said he can look it up
Formal?
himself.
Is it like gonna be like formal?
Persuasive. You know what persuasive means?
No.
Oh, you dumb as
I
fuck.
did
Get the
not
fuck out of
know.
Sometimes
I did not know what persuasive means.
Oh, you
That
said
nigga
ban
stupid
for
as shit.
ban. Ban for
You trying to run
ban.
my band for band, bro?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Brawly, like,
Go band for
yes,
band.
like,
Yeah, we can
yeah,
go
okay,
100
okay.
for
Yo.
100
Hear me out.
actually.
If
Shit, we can
he,
go 100 for
oh
100
my,
too, you
oh my
broke
goodness. Oh, okay, wait, relax for a second, because he's finally back. Now, to respond to what you had said, dude, holy shit. Okay, the only issue with and then he leaves again. Got you.
Oh wait, so
Yeah,
rhetorical just
yeah,
means
but
like
he's better than me. Got
wait, rhetorical means to like persuade.
Yo,
Yeah,
who is that
yeah,
talking? You,
yeah, in
you
a
might get
sense.
banned.
Yeah, in a sense. Yeah. I'd argue
I thought
that's
it
really
meant
all it's
formal.
about. I'd argue that, yeah, that's really all it's about. It's just the art of
I'm beat this
persuasion.
little nigga ass.
yeah. Like
I
if you're very
you can
rhetorical,
debate me,
you're very
Ryan.
persuasive.
Ryan, you can debate me.
Yeah,
Oh,
rhetoric's just
Gee, you don't
rhetoric's
know what
just
rhetoric
it's
means.
just
Why the
using
fuck I
your
would debate
it's
you,
just
you
using your
dumbass?
speech
I'm talking to
efficiently,
Ryan.
basically.
I'm talking to Ryan.
Ooh.
Um,
Ryan, do you want to debate?
Ooh, yeah, sure. You don't know what rhetoric means. Why
Grandma
the fuck I
Naruto
would...
versus
Bro,
Luffy. My syllogistic arguments is gonna
stop,
be
bro. Who is random?
My syllogistic argument.
Bro,
He cooking.
bro, that nigga about to get muted.
who
Nigga
me?
fucking on my activity and shit.
Me?
Yes!
Yes, you
Oh my
nigga.
god, I ain't know what's not going on
Oh,
here.
it's they fuck with King. Oh, okay, this guy.
Fucking little tag leg and the bit
Hey, yo,
I'm
Curl,
in this.
Oh
could you,
nah.
what's it called? Moderate?
He keep
Yeah, who
tagging
is that?
me. Why does he keep tagging me, guys? Like,
yeah,
what's with
I was
this?
gonna say, I'm fine with anyone that's competent moderating, right?
Me?
That's not the issue. I was
Wait, Careless
responding
just
to
said
his,
the most retarded thing. He
uh huh,
just said you can make an inductive case
yeah,
with most opponents.
yeah. He's a TARD member, but I was gonna say, listen, dude. I was
Yeah.
responding to your point, Careless, because I didn't need a response. This wasn't an instance of permabuse, and I'm not the one who muted you. So stop trying to cop out and bitch, dude. Now back to what I was saying, dude. You have to understand, okay? When you're saying that this conclusion is necessary, you're saying it has to be the case, and then he leaves again. He's gonna ban.
He's trying to get
Bro,
on mute.
don't matter. Don't
Bro,
matter.
be serious. I'm not gonna keep getting trolled, bro.
Bro,
I'm
he's
really not.
trying to get unmuted, and if he's not gonna
Right.
stay in VC if he doesn't get unmuted.
Bro, he's literally, bro, I don't know why he's doing that. He's literally going to get to talk right after Archie, bro.
Like, dude, this guy's the patience of a retard, bro.
Do you want? They doing push-ups for push-ups? I want to do that. Hold on. How much did they do? Ziza, how much did they do? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Bro,
5, 6,
bro,
7.
broadly, bro. It's like
Hey,
if
hey,
he
he
keeps
do
ducking,
that
bro, and he
shit.
keeps
Nigga, no
trolling,
ass
Hey, he do
push-ups.
that
What
shit
the
again,
fuck?
you can.
and cheeky,
Hey, bro,
and
if he do
cheeky.
that shit again, bro, you can ban him.
Yeah, it was good.
Here, hold on,
What'd he do?
Shikio. That would be the case, but that isn't what he's doing. He's not saying going to the store is necessarily probable. He's saying this is the necessary conclusion.
Real
Right?
still.
This is the conclusion that is necessary from what follows.
No
Yeah, no, I
ass
was
That's
just
why
talking
that
about what
doesn't
Kage
fit
was
what
saying
he's
in
saying.
chat. And I was just talking about what Kage and Kira was saying in chat. He was like talking about some
Oh,
Shikio getting slammed. Like what the fuck? He was just saying, what's it called? You can't make like some kind of like induction on a. Anyways, you can't make some sort of induction on a
Yeah.
motor opponent. So I
Yeah,
was like,
you
yeah, you
can't
can.
make an
You kind of
induction out
can.
of modus ponens because modus ponens is a deduct. I mean, not
No,
deduction. You can't make an induction out of modus ponens because modus ponens is a deductive reason.
well, no. The premises can be like asserting like it's like probably true, and then like it would just follow that as necessarily probably true, like something like that.
doesn't do anything. He's saying that the inference
Yeah, no, it
itself
doesn't.
entails a deductive claim. That isn't
Yeah,
an
no.
inductive claim.
Yeah,
But
no.
hey, though, what was the debate about, man?
I don't know.
Bro,
Hey,
can,
listen,
bro,
hey, if
Bro,
you see that server, there was a debate. They was
listen.
doing that shit in
And
because
why did
I
20
want to do
people start
fucking
talking,
push-ups.
bro?
I'm gonna
Yo,
do
Song
exercise versus
versus.
exercise.
Wait, hold on. I was just gonna say,
yo, Kuro, moderate.
dude. Oh, shit.
Well, Infinity.
yo, what's up?
Bro, this nigga D1 Jester can't do push-ups for their fucking lives. Your ass push-ups. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you
All right.
joined the military, now you
Basically,
thinking this shit.
Infinity.
Yo,
It was supposed to be Madoka versus Elaine Bellic,
Oh my
but like
god. You
it kind
still
of
use
turned
the lane
into
bellet, nigga?
yo, Ryan,
it kind of
chill.
turned into like a argument about how deductive reasoning works. Like he for some reason he thinks that he can have a mode. He could use
You
modus ponens
flabbergasting shit.
to answer and
Archie,
formulate
bro.
a possible conclusion.
we just called Archie a stutter
Like
block.
he doesn't think that a necessary conclusion has to be the case for modus ponens.
Hey, Archie,
And
bro. Before you
obviously,
continue, bro. Who is this
This would
JL
more
dude, bro?
so
This
fit
nigga's
what
a dick
Careless was
writer in
trying to
chat.
say,
I ain't
though.
gonna like Kage, hold on, bro. Hey, JL, are you gonna mic up? Because you was dick writing in chat, bro. Who
You
is you,
fucking
nigga?
Amy
This nigga,
one.
yo,
This
no,
nigga
who is this dude,
out.
bro? He dick writing in
I
chat
have
with
no
E
idea.
fucking date in his fucking bio. Like, what the,
I
I'm about
have
to
no
mute
Yeah,
this,
idea,
that's
bro.
bro.
what
Hey,
I
y'all
was
can continue,
saying
bro.
earlier. Like this nigga's so fucking E that he like Ryan, you arguing with no vaccine. Look, I'm so
Like, I
good.
just see him arguing with Careless. I see him like he got E dated. Yeah, I'm business.
Okay. But basically, right? No, he was arguing that essentially he said P1 that if he goes to the store, he said P1 if he goes to the store he's gonna get groceries. P1 he went to the store. Conclusion he got groceries. Like he thinks that of it in itself isn't like a deduction and like modus ponens, but at the same time he accepts that the conclusion doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Like I don't know what he thinks modus ponens is. I don't know.
Look,
Wait,
this would more so align
repeat the
with
first
what
one.
he's saying.
Repeat the first one.
Yeah.
I'll just send it in chat. Hold on. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is being weird, but hold on.
The only thing he was missing in the logical form there was just like the therefore at the end thing in like one of the events.
I put it in general.
Yeah, he missed a then and a therefore.
Premise: if
Plus
I
was,
go
like,
to the
really
store,
big.
then I usually what? If I go to the store, then I usually, bro, what?
It's right here.
If I go to the store, I'm getting something to eat.
I went to the
I
store.
went to the
Conclusion: I grabbed
store.
something to
I
eat.
grabbed something to eat, nigga.
Wait,
But bro, that's not the proper grammar. Anyways,
Yeah, it's not
Doesn't
proper.
fucking matter.
but yes,
Yeah,
it definitely matters when you're talking about formal logic. It definitely matters. But anyways, if I go to the
It
store and I
doesn't
usually get
fucking
groceries,
matter,
I
nigga.
went to
You
the store
speak
therefore.
hoodlum. I know you speak hoodlum. That's how you hoodlum speak.
Is he stupid? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Listen.
are you
It's deep.
are you in
Yo,
a
is he? Wait. I ain't gonna lie, Careless. You're bro. Oh my god. It's
Wait,
not a
Kenny, are you
probabilistic
really taking a
conclusion.
shit
It's a
right and
deductive
golf?
conclusion. Yo, shut up. It's not a probabilistic conclusion.
The
It's a
fuck?
conclusion that, yo, never mind, bro. You got it.
Damn, Finny, why you cut you off, bro?
Wait. Let me.
It's a conclusion that comments on probability. Doesn't mean it's a probabilistic conclusion.
Infinity,
Yo,
bro. Listen,
yo.
bro. And the thing is, bro, like, hear me out, bro. This is over an ox battle, bro. Listen, he started trying to.
I know, bro.
He started trying to
What?
diss my mom, and look in chat. He blocked me and sent this in DM, which isn't even my full face. He blocked
Over an
me and sent
ox
this in
battle?
DMs over an ox battle, bro. Over an ox battle, bro. He
Yeah,
blocked me and
I don't
tried
play
to
by Osama stun, bro. You gotta stop it.
over Yee versus Osama San, bro. Man, this is hilarious, bro. This is absolutely insane. Like, it's just
I
not
don't be
crazy.
playing. I get it, bro. I don't play about that Osama stun.
Did Archie say no? Oh, bro.
Yeah, this guy Ryan's a troll.
Like, bro, like, think about this.
Damn, bro. Ryan, bro. I guess we're just gonna wait. Was it Ryan or is it Careless?
Why the fuck would I do it?
Oh, I thought it was you. Oh, my bad. It was Careless, I guess.
Oh my god,
Premise
baby,
one,
find
if
them.
I go to
Stop
the store,
missing.
then I'm going to get something to eat. Premise 2, I went to the store. Conclusion, I grabbed something to eat.
Hey, can I unmute Careless now?
Why does this always happen? Yo, this always happens to
listen.
Archie, bro.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it about. Listen, give me a second. Careless, I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna debate me, right? Because you already stepped into this. Like, you can't escape. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna debate me, or you're gonna be banned. We have a moderator. I'm on phone. We have not only the literal owner, but multiple owners above me making sure I don't perma views. If you bitch out and cop out, bro, you're banned, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Stop trolling me. You think you're better, so just debate me. You know what I'm saying? I gave him my response. Now you give yours. You could be unmuted. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the moderator to unmute you, but yeah, I gave my response.
Bro, you're so fucking retarded. The structure is there. It's like I'm literally just saying if P then Q, or my fault P. Therefore Q. There's nothing wrong about that. It's still a valid structure. It's just the argument you'd have to be making a probabilistic case because obviously in some possible world, you going to the store doesn't always mean you get groceries, bro. So it's sort of valid. It's not sound. How is anything I said wrong? And you can go ahead and fulfill your burden for the first point we went on, bro. Niggas retarded.
Yeah, sort of valid. So, anyways, listen. I'm gonna
What I
explain
mean by
something. All
sort
right?
of valid,
Mute
what
him,
I
mute
mean
him,
by
mute
sort
him,
of
mute him,
valid,
mute him, mute him, mute him, mute
why
him,
am I?
mute him, mute him. Thank you. Now back to what I was saying previously. Okay. Clearly, that's not really the case. So you previously beforehand initiated by saying that modus ponens. You agreed that it's something that leads to a necessary conclusion. Then you later on went to say that this is something that can not be the case in certain possible worlds, right? In some possible worlds, it can. This doesn't seem to be necessary. You confirmed the fact that it was contingent earlier, which already gives me the idea that you're using these modal terms in the sense where you're confirming necessity of the conclusion. Okay, so you're contradicting yourself terribly. Also, you can't have something that's just sort of. What do you mean sort of valid? Right? If you're going to say something is just completely valid of it in its structure, it's 100% valid. It follows the rule sets of modus ponens. Modus ponens is not an inference. It's not an inference structure that's just kind of valid, right? You can't say it's just 30% valid. You know what I'm saying? 70 not. That's just not how it works, dude. It has to be 100% valid, and the structure has to 100% follow through in order for it to fit with the criteria. You can't call me slow while at the same time not understanding what you're talking about. That doesn't make sense. You know? Okay.
So can he get muted too?
Yeah, man, I got you. Just for your own safety.
No, I don't agree to be muted. I don't agree to be
Oh
muted
no
unless it
no
makes
no 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 no
Wait,
no!
wait.
He's
Do you
talking to
guys
me
want
right
to
now.
do
Mute
stick
this nigga,
mod?
bro.
Are you
Mute
guys
him.
doing stick mod or just
Nope,
No,
that's not.
no, mute this nigga, bro.
If he doesn't
Niggas
agree to stick
retarded.
mod, I'm only gonna mute him if he overtalks.
So when I say contingent, you brought up the example that if I'm making a necessary case, I can't say something is contingently true in the argument if I'm referring to modus ponens. Yeah, I agree to that, but it still would necessarily lead to its conclusion. That's what I'm trying to say. I just kind of fucked up. I meant to make a probabilistic case in the argument, sort of. If I went to the store, then I probably got groceries. I
That
went to the
nigga
store,
sound
so I
like
probably
a
got
free
groceries.
slave.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because in this case, you can validate the argument being true with evidence that if you were to go to a store, yeah, you'd probably get groceries because groceries are in the store. There's nothing wrong about that. So you
So,
can unmute him, or he can give a response.
cool. So, wow, that was extremely embarrassing. The fact that you just completely backpedaled off of what Shinkyo said earlier, that was very, very disappointing. But I'm gonna explain to you a little bit of the difference
It's my
between
mom's
what
not dead.
Shinkyo said and mute him. Thank you.
His
So
mom.
also your father left your entire life and you're poor. You know what I mean? So that's completely fine. My mother left me over 100,000 and is the reason why I'm in university and have the beautiful opportunities I have now. Your family couldn't do that with you while they're alive. So you should honestly just kill yourself and your
Dang.
parents should kill themselves for disappointing you and having you have such a shitty life. You know what I mean? But anyways,
Oh, now who
going on
just
to
play
what I
that
was saying.
sound?
We have to understand something that's very, very clear here. The reality is, okay, is that if you're going to say something is necessarily the case, you cannot say that you're just making probably a conclusion. Your initial syllogism did not follow as this probably is the case. It says if this, then that. Okay, if this condition is fulfilled, then this will necessarily occur. You understand the conclusion does not necessarily occur if you're saying it can only occur sometimes. It kind of can occur. It most likely will occur. That's just not what the idea of deduction is. And you have definitionally agreed to this already. So you've contradicted yourself. I've actually already responded to this. And unfortunately, you calling me a retard and saying I'm slow, that also just doesn't really seem like an adequate justification for your stance. Now, I've already explained this multiple times. If you still feel as though for some reason your shitty idea of modus ponens is correct, that's fine. We can conclude on this point, and then we can just move on to the actual debate of Elaine Bellick versus Madoka.
That can't be Careless. That looks so gay. That can't be Careless, bro. I gotta have the benefit of the doubt.
It is
Nah,
Careless.
bro,
He's
that
so
is
ugly, bro.
indeed
He's
careless.
hideous.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Careless. I'm not sorry. Like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Oh, no.
Careless,
He was ugly as
y'all
shit,
hate him, bro.
bro.
Y'all, it looked like when Ken Carson was old. Remember that one meme?
No, bro. That looked like Mario Judah, who was a little more sassy and
Y'all
stuff.
gonna stop hop off his fucking dick and let him debate, bitch.
Nigga, we not hopping off his dick. Oh, that sounds bad. Never mind, that sounds bad. Low-key. Shut the fuck up, Mondo. You a bitch, my nigga. Turd neck ass nigga.
Careless, you're unmuted, by the way.
Hey, not too much tomorrow. I'm almost shit talking. Calm down.
I was saying go.
Suck a nigga dick. Oh. Well, start the song.
Right now, he's on mute, googling in ChatGPT.
You did. Suck a nigga dick. Suck a nigga dick. Suck a nigga
Alright, I'm back.
dick. Suck a
So
nigga
I just think
dick.
you're actually fucking retarded. Nothing you said actually contradicts anything I said in my argument. The whole point of modus ponens is supposed to explain how the conclusion would necessarily follow to my fault. So I'm so stupid.
He's reading
It's
some
supposed to
shit.
explain how the premise is supposed to lead to its conclusion. What you're talking about doesn't contradict nothing I'm saying because you can still make a probabilistic case and say that the premise will still necessarily lead to its conclusion. So if I'm saying that if I go to the
Nigga,
store,
no, you
I
cannot.
will.
What the fuck?
Yes, you can. Are you retarded?
Bro,
You
who you
cannot
reading
go
this
from
from?
probability to.
Alright. We don't care about the
Who
random
said that,
black
bro?
person. No, we don't care about the
Who
side
dumbass
character.
said that?
Careless, continue on with Archie. We don't care about that guy.
Careless, you was so fucking ugly, my nigga. You was hideous, ugly.
More money than you though.
That nigga Careless.
We know
Ugly
Itachi
just like the
ugly, so we're just gonna
Dorito
speed
chips.
past him. Get back to the argument.
Alright, that's it, bro.
It
No,
was
that's not it. You're gonna continue or you're gonna be
that's
banned.
it.
Finish your response.
Okay,
Suck
so
a nigga
Just chill out.
dick.
Careless, you was so fucking hideous, my nigga. You talking about
yo,
niggas
Carter
dead
season,
moms,
bro,
but you
you're
look
so
like
fucking
this, my
That
retarded.
nigga.
can't be
My nigga, your
careless.
mom
There's
would kill
nothing,
herself
bro.
if you
There's
did that
literally
shit.
nothing like,
Nigga,
bro.
your
There's
mom
nothing
is dead because
contradictory
she
with
killed
making a
Alright,
herself
black
when she
necessary
people,
saw
calm
case
down.
you.
using a probabilistic argument. You're not saying that it's probabilistic, and you're not like, cause think of it like this: inductive claims don't always have to be true.
What?
They can just be false. They're just taken to be true due to the evidence. Like for example, in comparison to zero, there's just more
What?
reasonability to
What?
believe why this is true.
What?
There's
What?
nothing counterintuitive about using a like some sort of like
What?
inference rule,
What?
and then saying that it's probabilistically going to follow from the premise. There's nothing wrong with that. What are you talking about?
Uh, uh, you sound so probabilistic.
Ryan, what are you talking about?
Okay. So was that your
Probabilistical.
response? Wait,
Yeah, this
was
thing
that your
Careless are
response? I don't want to
retarded.
interrupt you.
Excuse me.
Bro, it's funny,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Careless, bro. You still LARP your age and now you're just acting retarded like this, bro. Yo,
Okay,
hey,
no,
Careless,
no,
you're
no,
the
no, no,
same
no, no. He
person who
might be
LARPed the
cooking with the
hand-me-down.
word. We finna look it up. We finna look it up. It's just a word.
Nigga,
Hold
so
on.
retarded,
I
bro.
don't mind. Listen. Hear me out. I'm just gonna respond to your point because I don't really mind if it's a word or not. Because regardless, probability, we have to understand what probability is. Okay, probability is just a measurement of how likely an event will occur. Right.
Bro.
That's all probability is within math. We're just constantly measuring how much an event will occur, whether it is less likely to occur, whether it's more to occur. You can say, yikes, I've studied with many people in the profession. And if you want, Google's to your own hands. Okay. But the reality is, when we're actually trying to formulate deductive conclusions, what does it mean for something to necessarily follow? Well, let me walk you across this, Careless. When something is supposed to necessarily follow, that means every condition upon what you're giving has to lead to this conclusion. That means upon the event of each condition that occurs within your syllogism, it is only the case that the conclusion will follow. If anything else has an equal possibility of it following, okay, that means
Bro.
it doesn't have to follow. That means it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. So, Careless, if you're saying that something else can occur besides your conclusion, this isn't necessarily the case. It can be the case. Now, if you're saying it's necessary that it has to be a possibility to such, that's not something that's not only is that something that's not unique to modus ponens, but it's not something that's unique to deductive argument. Mute him because his mic is
I'm
retarded.
not talking. I'm literally not
Mute
talking.
him. Mute him. His background noise is annoying me. Mute him, please. Thank you so much. Now back to what I'm saying. If you're gonna say that probably the case, as you mentioned earlier, that oh well, it can happen in some worlds, right? That's you saying that it's possible. That's all that means. The only data you can take from that statement is that it's possible. If you're saying it's possible, that's not something that's necessary. You could say it's necessarily possible, but that's completely fine. That's a commitment that I'm willing to accept because that still is not a commitment that's unique of modus ponens or that structure following through. Okay, you said that there's nothing that I said that contradicted your main point. I just explained why it contradicted your main point in very, very great detail since you complained about me being too vague last time. Okay, so I think I've already addressed this. If your next response isn't adequate enough, I'd like to just go to conclusions because I figured the debate will be a lot more interesting than hearing you attempt to use Chat GPT and the audience around you to formulate a conclusion on something you don't know about. You know what I mean? So good. I'm done. By the way,
Archie, why are you doing this to him?
because he's fucking ass. But
Who played that fucking sound what he said? Oh, who the fuck played that sound, bro? That's fucked up. You're fucked
Cardi,
up, buddy.
This nigga is so fucking retarded, bro.
Bro, just
Just
give
saying.
up, bro. Please.
You just
Please.
don't understand what I'm saying, bro. So after this,
By the
we
way,
can.
Careless, after this, you're gonna debate me because me and Archie are gonna take turns passing you around like a whore.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we can
What
debate.
the
Kage,
fuck? What the
Kage,
fuck
I
did
will
I
defend
just
you. You're not
hear?
gay.
Yo, when the
I
Kage become
bet.
a
That's
part of the
Bro,
wild.
team?
why we dick riding
That's wild.
Careless, bro?
You're
Careless is
so
I'm
gay.
not.
Getting
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
wicked.
not gonna lie. Hold
It's
on. Not
getting
Kage. Not
wicked.
Kage.
Bro,
We
it's
can't
not,
lie.
bro.
This
Let
is
me let me
subject
get my
matter.
last response so we can move on, bro. This nigga is so retarded.
Shit
We just
getting wicked.
Oh my
we don't
god.
believe in the ones in here. Apparently.
Obviously, an inductive argument doesn't necessarily follow. Yes, that's what it means for an inductive
What?
argument to be period. But when we're talking about an inductive argument and using it in a deductive fashion, you can just say that, well, if this, then probably this. There's nothing counterintuitive about that because the structure of the argument has to still necessarily follow. What's inclusive or the material of the arguments can be different as long as they don't contravene what the inference rule is talking about or what the deductive argument is talking about. Then there's nothing counterintuitive about using modus ponens, but then making a probabilistic case using that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you think I didn't respond to nothing you said, we can move on.
Yeah, wait. Before Archie goes on, I'm
Please
gonna
move
be heading
on.
out. Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out, so you guys have to find a new moderator.
Yo, Bradley, we can literally discuss it. You're like, I don't know, maybe you don't
No, just
understand this
stop. Just
shit.
stop. Just stop.
But
Just stop.
yo,
Anyways,
Ryan, you lose the
hey,
sync. You lose the sync. Stop talking to me, nigga. You suck.
nigga, who?
You lost the sync. You got burnt so badly.
Nigga, what?
Bro,
Nigga, you
Oh
never
my
my
fuck,
mind.
nigga.
son.
Why does your breath
It's
smell like
me,
Fabby
Smoothie
Loco?
Bowley's
You
son,
lost
nigga.
the
Stop
sync,
dick
bro.
It's
You
riding.
my
lost
Can
the
we get
son,
sync.
nigga.
serious
You got
about
burnt
It's
on
it?
your
me,
head
Wait
by
a
a
minute.
snake.
Hey,
nigga.
You just
calm
go to the
down, guys, and
military.
let
You got
Archie
punched on.
respond.
Stop
Shut
It's
your
talking to me,
fucking
bro.
mouth
Your
nigga,
up,
breath
nigga.
smells like
fat old
Cheetos, my
ass
nigga. You
bitch.
stink.
Don't
You're a
speak
You
fucking
stupid
disease,
ass,
bro.
fat
You're a
ass, old
disease.
ass
You're a
bitch. All
disease.
right,
You're
let
old as
Archie
hell. Get off the
respond. Yo,
court, bro.
shut
You're
the fuck up,
old.
nigga. Let Archie respond, nigga. That he's muted, bro. It's over, bro.
Retarded. All right,
yeah,
go ahead. Excellent. Give your
yeah,
response so we can move on.
yeah. Anyways, so I'm very thankful for that, Careless. You not only agreed to me within responding, but you even explained to the VC even more why you should never be allowed to judge a debate or formulate logic in your life. So I'm just gonna say this because it's the only thing I need to say because I've responded to most of what you said. If you agree you're using an inductive formulation, that means you're not using a deductive formulation, okay? Because you can't use both at the same time, Careless, okay? So that means you're not using modus ponens, you fucking retard. Now, listen, I'm not going to yell at you too much because I know you have a bad home life, which is why you have to randomly go on mute because your mother bust into your room to beat you with an extension cord. So let's just
Oh,
hurry this up,
keyword
you know what I
mother,
mean? Let's
keyword
just
mother,
conclude
keyword
on this.
mother.
He's
Yes, we talk
interrupting me,
about
interrupting
mothers.
me. Mute him,
We
mute
talk
him,
about
mute him,
mothers.
mute him,
Yes,
mute
your
him, mute
fucking
him,
mother's dead,
mute him,
bitch.
mute him,
Talking on that.
mute him, mute him, mute him. He's interrupting me. Mute him, mute him. He's interrupting me. Thank you so much. Because for some reason, this ape who clearly wasn't raised the proper way by his parents doesn't know how to be cordial within the actual debate. It's typical of his people, and it's typical of people of his complexion, especially in his area. But we'll adjust. We'll adjust just fine. Now, as I mentioned, if anything, we can go to conclusions on this. If you truly think that this is the case, and better yet, I actually like to start scaling my character. Are you fine with that, Tyrone?
This nigga's so retarded. But yeah, you just didn't attack the argument. We can move on. This nigga's stupid.
So, would you like to conclude?
Yes, we can move on to your scaling.
Okay, so my conclusion is that he did not attack much of my response. His formulation of modus ponens was very inaccurate from the actual formulation of modus ponens. He contradicted himself multiple times, and further on, accidentally, because of his use of ChatGPT instead of fully reading and understanding, he accidentally proved himself wrong and actually explained why I'm right. So therefore, he has lost this part of the discourse very, very badly. You can give your conclusion now.
Okay, so the whole point of the inference rule I was trying to talk about, I explained to him how the entire point of it is supposed to explain the relationship between the premises and the conclusions and how they can necessarily lead to their conclusion. That doesn't mean you can't say that, well, in premise one, if P, then probably Q, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing counterintuitive about that because you're still saying that the premises will still necessarily lead to their conclusion. The whole point of modus ponens is supposed to map or model the argument. So nothing you're saying contradicts or contradicts anything that we're saying this entire time. We can move on to your scale number.
Yes, modus ponens says if P, then probably Q. Okay. So are you aware that my character can completely erase your character if and only if there is a condition that's fulfilled? So we'll go over that first. Is it the case that your character has a history or any point?
You said what?
So is
You
it the
just said
case that
again?
your character has a history of any point, or that in any event they have experienced the rate of change?
I don't know. I'm skeptical.
What are you skeptical upon?
I'm skeptical to what you just asked me. I can't answer
What
that question.
about what I asked you made you skeptical?
About the point that my character doesn't have any history.
Well, that's weird because that's actually not what I said. So I'd be skeptical if I were you too. I'd be very confused.
So I'm not going to answer the question unless I'm motivated enough to answer the question.
That's completely fine. So I'm just going to give this demonstration of my character then, since you don't actually know if your character can change or not. That's okay. Let's see.
It's gonna be in scans or what?
Yeah, I'll probably send it in scans. I'll probably send it in general chat, wherever the chats are going. Let's see, I have to look for these scans because I do not feel like
This nigga.
Okay. Whoa, why does it? Is it just me or like for some reason? Oh, it's because it's in fucking bot commands. What the fuck? All right, hold on. Find a specific person. Media.
Yes, we're going to be right after this too.
Perfect. I found this. All right. Amazing. So yeah. Yeah, it's in chat. I'll send it right here.
Where?
So yeah, this just proves my point that my character can essentially erase your history, change your history, really do whatever I want to your character. Pardon?
Can you prove the scan is true?
Yeah, I think that was what is true about the scan, of course. I should ask that.
You said what?
I said, what about the scan specifically?
No, the scan itself. Why is it true?
Why is what true about the scan? Because the scan it's something that's very compositional. So there are many. Pardon?
Do you think the scan corresponds to reality?
In what sense of reality?
I mean, oh my god. In the sense where the scan exists, you have reasonability or justification for the scan being existent. So a truth maker for the scan.
Well, the truth maker for the scan is the statements and the analytical conclusions that it comes to if you're asking for the truth maker to the truth bearer. But that seems to be distinct from whether it corresponds to reality in such a sense, because I actually have no ontological disparity for this.
What do you mean by ontological disparity in this context?
I actually don't have to answer that.
Bruh, if you're not going to be clear upon what you're talking about, then no one knows what you're talking about. So just saying a bunch of words that's not informative of anything doesn't make your argument have any real proof behind it. But what I'm essentially asking you, and I don't know what you meant by a truth bearer, is not talking about corresponding to reality. The whole point of a truth maker is supposed to explain the relationship between proposition and proof. When we're talking about truth makers, we're talking about something external from the proposition that proves the proposition is in accordance with reality. If you're the one saying your character has these properties and you're saying that there's a motivation for that proposition being true, I'm simply asking you, where's the motivation? Where's the scans? Where's the proof? You're not proving that.
So I actually have already answered that, and I've actually already given this. So it's weird that you're talking about what a truth condition is if you don't know what a truth bearer is. But I'll educate you on that. Please don't ever talk to me, or you're going to have to be chained and muted like the dark monkey you are. Thank you very much. So as I previously was saying, it's clearly the case that a truth bearer is just a statement that can hold truth, right? It's just a statement that could bear truth. I would assume that's something you know since you claim to be very educated, but that's okay. Now, obviously, there's going to be a truth condition to such statement that makes it true. So the truth condition to this would obviously be the factor of it confirming the case that she can do this, us seeing it being illustrated in real time, and this being the case. I've already stated that we can come to this analytical conclusion based off what we're seeing. We can come to this synthetic conclusion based off what we're also observing from this as well. And the overall evidence for the initial proposition that I gave for my claim seems to be already fulfilled in the fact of empiricism. So that's my review. Good.
So I just don't think you can track the actual conversation or what's being talked about in this debate. What I'm simply asking you is to explain why is the scan existent? Why does the scan exist? You aren't proving that. You're saying that, well, sure, optically, this scan is talking about what I'm talking about and suffices or reasons or my fault gives justification towards the proposition being true, but you aren't explaining why the scan exists. That's what's in question. So you going back to your optics and saying that my optics can justify this being true? Yeah, where's behind that?
So I think your analytical usage already confirms the existence of a skin, since you wouldn't be able to analytically refer to something that is not existent.
Bro. Okay, me talking about non-existence is not contradictory. There's nothing semantically incoherent about me talking about the non-existence of a skin you have yet to send. So if I'm just challenging your optics, I'm simply saying that, well, why is your optics true? Why do you think that what you're viewing optically verifies the proposition being true? Because you aren't justifying that here. Not me saying that I don't acknowledge this existing isn't me saying the scan exists. Because when you're talking about non-existence can still have an identity. We're just talking about the property of not having any properties. So again, give motivation for why the argument is true.
So I'm afraid to let you know, but the statements of you saying me acknowledging the scan doesn't mean the scan exists quite literally does actually mean the scan exists. Because as I mentioned previously, you cannot please don't interrupt me. Unfortunately, you will have to be muted if such. So please remain, at least cordial as your white superiors are, and as me, your lighter superior is. Now, as I was mentioning beforehand, okay, it's quite clearly the case that if you're addressing something, if you're acknowledging its existence, you personally acknowledge its existence within your own world, which leads me to believe the case that I don't actually need to fulfill the case that it's existent because you already confirmed its existence. When I say that this is the case and you're acknowledging it and you're saying, well, me referencing non-existence doesn't prove that it's non-existent, this would presuppose the case that the scan of it in itself is identical to non-existence, which is a condition that I do not presuppose, and a condition that's still in question, so you would have to fulfill since that is now a claim that you've made. Thank you. And to finalize that little bit right there, you said that I have yet to send. That clearly is not the case if I've actually already sent it, which I actually have evidence for. Multiple people have vouched for me in chat and repeatedly screenshot the sent message, and I could just simply send it again. So,
Listen, this nigga is so fucking retarded, bro. What you're doing is just blatantly begging the fucking question. If I ask you to explain why the scan exists and you just use the same amount of reasoning for why the scan exists, and that's your motivation, there's nothing that convinces me that what you're saying actually is true and does map onto reality. You yourself said that, well, I already sent the scan. You think I'm acknowledging the existence of the scan. No, I'm acknowledging the fact that it's possible it could be non-existent. You just aren't giving any motivation for it being existent. So when I say that, well, sure, it's not there. I'm not affirming it's not there. I'm not saying that it's just not there, period. I'm just saying that where's the proof for it being there, period. I'm not saying that this can't exist. I don't think you know what non-existence means. Non-existence is just in negation to whatever can exist or whatever that's there. If I'm talking about non-existence, I'm talking about what is not there. Simple.
Yeah, so apparently it's not so simple because for some reason your own brain can't comprehend the fact that the scan is actually in chat. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's assume that your tracking is at an all-time low. You're having a rough day. Your mother beat you a little too hard, so your audibility, prowess is just not very good. I'll send it in chat again, and I'll speak very, very clearly for you. The scan is in general chat. Okay, it's in general chat. So that means the chat called general that has the kanji in front of it. That's isolated by the little line bearer. Yeah, that right there. It's in general chat, and in fact, someone else just sent it there. Now, to confirm the scan's existence, as we understand, things that generally exist and things that don't exist have to lack properties, since existence is, well, the lacking of existence, or non-existence is the lacking of existence, right? To say something is nothing is to say that it lacks existence, and to say that it's not there, right? You can't say nothing, or you can't say something is nothing and then confirm that it's something at the same time. That seems to almost serve as an oxymoron. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't make sense. That's like me asking you to prove that you exist, while at the same time I acknowledge your existence. It would appear to be the case that I already, in my mind, understand you exist, but I need that confirmation, right? That this wouldn't really serve as anything that's actually progressive or something that's very fruitful to the conversation. If anything, it would just seem to be a dialectical with holding back from this conversation. It would seem that you're just dialectically regressing the debate. In fact, that's very embarrassing.
Dialect regress.
And with the whole dialectics, this would also mute him, mute the ape, mute the monkey, 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 please. Oh, never mind. He muted by himself, like the good master, or like the good little slave he is. Gotcha. So listen, okay? It's important to understand, okay, that if you're addressing the scan in chat, and I've actually already given you a list of analytical conclusions you can go to understand the truthfulness of the scan. I've given you a list of illustrations that in itself we can observe and look at from the scan to confirm that in fact what they are saying is true and actually happening. Not only that, but I've given you a citation, and I'll restate the citation, which is Lucifer 2006 issue 69, I believe, right? This is a whole list of evidence and a preponderance of evidence that you can go towards to understand that the skin is actually true. Not only that it's true, but that it exists. Also, you asking me to prove that the scan is true of it in itself means that it exists and means that you're confirming that it exists. Not only are you acknowledging the fact that it could potentially be false, which is the only reason you would ask me for it to be true, but you're also acknowledging the fact that it has the capability of being true, and something that doesn't exist lacks this capability because it lacks the properties of such. So overall, you just really explained why you're just wrong, why you're a liar, and why you don't actually understand the claim you're making. So can you respond, please? Thank you.
You're so fucking ass. Oh my fucking god. First, you straw made my entire argument at the end. No, me saying that, well, it doesn't exist or having the ability to prove whether or not a scan exists or it can be proven to be existent. I'm just giving you a different way you can interpret reality. I'm simply just saying that the scan you're talking about doesn't actually have to exist or correspond to reality. Now, the ability to be true is dependent upon whether or not you can give motivation for why it's true or reason, scans, evidence for why it's true. So by me saying that the scan, I'm just talking about what you said in your own argument. I'm simply attacking when you said or when you made the proposition the scan exists. So I'm not referencing anything else other than non-existence or me just taking a skeptical position and just talking about whether or not you can prove the proposition is true. Because you're the one talking about you sent evidence. I'm asking you, where's the evidence? You're not proving that. You're just appealing back to your own optics to justify the proposition, and your own optics are what's in question. The fuck?
I think you have not only a terrible idea of what optics is, which is why you've misused the word, what was that, for about the fourth time during this conversation, but I also don't think that you have the best listening skills, which is very, very weird and very, very ironic considering your entire structure almost resembles a monkey in phrasing. That's really weird. I'm not sure what the big ears are for, but I mean, I'll try to explain this at least in some type of clear sense. I mean, if you're asking me where I've sent this and I've said general chat, I feel like one would naturally infer that I've sent it in general chat. So I'm not really sure what's the purpose of repeating that question. But I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink it. You know, you can lead a monkey to a banana, but you can't force it to eat it. So clearly, I don't think there's much I can really do here for you, unfortunately, in that sense. I think I've already, sufficiently fulfilled that. But moving on to your next, little response and shitty claims that you keep spiraling back to, I've already explained that I never actually am confirming your perspective. I've never affirmed that you're taking the stance that it does not exist. You confirmed that. In fact, you literally said that you don't think it exists previously, and that you're skeptical upon it, which is why you'd like me to prove it. But let's imagine for a second that you're agnostic. Let's give you each and every single inch you can possibly take from this, because I want you to keep going, right? I want you to keep debating me to show just how fucking ass you are, right? Let's assume that you're taking the agnostic position because you don't actually have an argument for why it doesn't exist. I've already explained to you why it exists, right? So if you're taking such a position, you actually have not given me any reason for why it wouldn't exist. Yet, for some reason, I've given you multiple reasons why it exists. I've explained why your acknowledgement of it existing is a confirmation that it exists. I've even explained to you why you saying you want me to prove that it's true acknowledges it exists. And I've explained to you that even if you're holding the skeptic position, it wouldn't really matter, because what position am I holding? I'm holding an affirmatory position that has to confirm, and I have to deal with this level of burden of proof to prove sufficiently that not only is my scan true, but that my proposition that I made initially is true, which is that my character can manipulate you in such a sense and do whatever my character essentially wants to. To which that's what my scan is revealing and illustrating here. So I've already fulfilled every burden that I need to, and I've already explained why this is the case. You calling me ass and retarded and starting, your argument up with just a randomized level of base level insults, that doesn't seem to actually serve as an argument or response. It seems to just reflect more on your need for the initial 10 seconds to just reflect on what I'm saying because you don't actually have much of an argument here. So how about you do most of us a favor? How about we not listen to the monkey try to explain things he doesn't really know about? And how about we just actually move on to you attacking my argument, doing what you're good at, not focusing on the philosophical and logical part of this because you don't know much about it, but focusing on what you're good at. Just reading comics, reading and responding. Well, I actually ask that. So go ahead, do that.
Okay, so listen, the first proposition you made, you said that the scan that you sent, or I guess the scan that you think you sent, is within general chat. I want you to prove that and get motivation for that. And the second part of the argument, I don't know what you were trying to go with there. Like, you just keep mentioning the acknowledgement point, and you're not proving nothing, bro. What I'm talking about is that in some world, the scan that you're in reference to could possibly just not exist. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying that, some world a banana can exist. There's nothing wrong with saying that another world a banana is just non-existent, period. There's nothing contradictory about what I'm saying, but the reasonability or the reason for why you think you prove that it exists is literally circular, because I'm also predicating my argument off of that as well. You saying that, well, I sent my scan in general chat, I'm just skeptical of whether or not general chat exists, and you aren't proving that. So you can go ahead and prove that.
Yeah, that's completely fine. And to be skeptical of such, it makes sense because you're not someone who actually has the capability of functioning in the real world, which is probably why you cling to Discord in your virtual reality and haven't gotten a job yet, or failed to sustain actual social relations because you're so skeptical of the real world and you're so skeptical of your personal social ability to go out and interact, which is probably why you're socially inept and probably why we see you getting so angry and easily so violent towards people over Discord so easily, because it's not actually them that's making you angry. It's just your personal life that you like to project and constantly go on Discord about. So I want to acknowledge that I'm completely understanding if you're very skeptical. But what I will say, though, is that this is something I don't really agree with. I don't agree with the fact that I failed to actually explain most of my points. I don't think that I've failed to prove the existence of it, considering that I've given you multiple evidence and multiple instances of the analytical conclusions that it states, the illustrations that it states, and the citations that it gives. But you have yet to address any of those things. And if I'm going to precog your argument a little bit, not saying this is what you're going to say, but let's assume, you're stupid enough to say this, that I have to prove any of those things also exist. I've actually linked those things all completely, and I've sent those things around, which I'm not going to tell you what area, but you can look around the server. So, that's something that you can just look at yourself if you really, really want to, and if you're really, really skeptical about it. I've provided a foundation. You said you want me to prove that general chat exists.
You were getting your
That is
ass
very, very good.
whooped. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was going to say that's a very good question. I should prove that general chat exists. So, my motivation to general chat existing, when you're asking me to prove such a thing, I can prove it in many, many different ways. And the level of proof I'm going to be giving, since you're a skeptic and you can't give the opposite version of proof, or else you're not going to be agnostic at that position, you're just going to be taking the opposite position. So I hope you wouldn't compromise that. But my level of proof is that, I can anecdotally observe it, and that seems to serve as anecdotal proof. So that's going to be my level of evidence for the general chat. Thank you.
Okay, first, why is it being an anecdote? Support the reason for why it exists. I think I can reduct you of that and just give my own anecdote and say that
Y'all fuck
what
with
I'm
the
saying is
PFP?
truthful and could map onto reality. What I mean by could map onto reality is the possibility.
I'm sorry. I got tempted. I banned him. I'm sorry. I just wow.
Bro, this
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
I
gonna
got
lie,
too
the
tempted.
questions he was asking, like
Yeah,
that, oh
man, I
my
ain't gonna lie, nigga.
god.
Shut the fuck
Like,
up.
what
But
are we
anyways,
doing?
You get banned too,
I'm gonna
bit.
make this nigga a
What are we
vegan
doing?
when he come back after he done with Archie. Cause this
Right,
nigga
what the
say,
fuck is
Oh
he
yeah,
talking about?
I'll undo it. I'll undo it.
nah, he said
He
Yeah.
I'm
can talk about
ass. I
vegans,
like
bro. They
that.
debated
I'm gonna
fiction.
make
What the
this nigga
fuck
a
are you going
vegan.
about?
He said I lost to fucking
This
Satan.
nigga
Nigga, you lost
crazy.
to
What the
Amos
fuck are
and
you talking about vegans
me.
for,
You're right.
nigga?
What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
I'm talking about Careless saying I'm ass.
Bro, they debated
So why
Madoka
you
versus
talking about
fucking
veganism
diesel.
like
Fuck,
shit,
y'all don't
nigga?
even know, nigga.
That's the topic we running,
Nigga
nigga.
talking about eating animals and shit.
Nah, I'm finna make this
Yes,
nigga a
bro.
vegan though.
Bro, that nigga's never
Okay.
going vegan, bro.
That motherfucker finna
No,
come back talking
I will
about
make
Hey,
an
yeah,
argument
yeah,
he's a
yeah.
vegan
Shut up,
as
shut up,
well.
shut up. So me and Archie can run this train on Careless.
No. I will make this nigga go. He gotta kill himself because like
Yeah,
he
you
can't
can get
get
on the
near
train last,
shit.
nigga. Like, obviously, me and Archie are gonna go on the train first. It's gonna be me. Oh, wait, my bad. It's gonna be Archie, then me, then you. Careless is gonna get
What?
ran on a train because
This
he's a
gotta
It
be
ward.
the
depends.
gayest
If
shit in
Careless
the
say me
fucking
before
world. Is no
you,
one gonna like? say something about it. Like these niggas are gay. They talking about how they gonna rail another man on
Right,
debating.
bro. Like, shut the fuck up, Mono. Damn, let's fucking talk about what we're
This is
gonna
pretty
do.
normal for this server, bro. Just let
Any
it be, bro.
fucking ways. Yeah, what's it called? I'm doing him with veganism. I don't make him like making so he gotta kill himself because he can't eat anything because everything he eat is living or have past living
Nigga,
and he gonna
what?
Ryan, you should go
retarded
back to the
so
old
hard.
PFP, nigga.
That's
The one with
arguing
your
so
hat.
retarded, bro.
he's
To
gonna
the
So
follow
niggas
side.
that
can't even
dumbass
eat
shit,
vegetables,
bro.
bro.
So
You
That
think
retarded.
he
nigga
gonna
gotta
you think
eat
he gonna
water.
debunk that shit? No.
Nigga eat his shit, nigga.
I was like that shit. It was also that shit used to have people used to live, so you can't eat that shit.
What you talking
Yeah,
about?
this nigga.
But he's not gonna debunk that shit at all, bro. This shit gonna be
What
sad.
if he
Yeah,
does? So
sure,
he beats your ass, so you look dumb for trying to like.
right. What if
I
that
doubt
makes
it. I truly do. I'm so tired. This nigga, bro, he just said props. This could be kind of true, like sort of. What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Most pointers can be kind of true. Okay, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, what if we talking
Like Q might come for P. I don't know though. That's what I mean.
The shit's sad.
I know. You know, you don't
Yo,
get it.
bro.
Listen,
You
listen.
still gonna
Let me
get
fucking
your ass
pinch it.
beat though.
No, listen. Wait, you don't understand. Under Careless's instance, Modus Ponens goes if Q, if if P, then maybe Q. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
and the
If
shit.
P, then maybe Q, then potentially Q, and it could be kind of valid, just a little bit valid, just probably
You're
It's
Ryan,
valid,
look at Chan, nigga. You
probably
should go back to
Q.
this
It's
PFP, nigga.
probably Q, but it's
literally
sort of
valid.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that cold ass PFP, nigga. That shit.
Bro,
This
don't you
shit.
think you're funny, bitch?
Bro,
No,
you
nigga,
gotta
it's
update
fire
it,
as
bro.
fuck,
You
nigga.
bald.
They got the VC to the, I mean, the hat to the side, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, man, remember the Sakuna Ryan, nigga? Yo, that nigga turned into Sakuna. Nigga got angry and shit. Nigga started yelling at
Bro,
him.
y'all actually added Sakuna shit on my face before with that for that thing. That shit had me dying.
Oh my god, nigga. Bro, Ryan, why'd you shave your head, bro? Like, I mean, oh
Because
yeah, was it for the army, nigga?
yes, nigga.
That
That was
Eh,
like almost a
nigga be
month
dropping like
ago.
UAVs and shit on niggas, like shit. But that's
Hold
like,
on. I got a video of me like tripping out. Hold on, guys. I'm seeing that bit.
alright, let's see this video.
This shit is funny as fuck. Which one I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say this one. I might say both. So
Chicago ain't
you
got a
know
lot of
that
niggas
method
going to the
when
vault.
nigga do when they start losing, they like lead a VC and say they shit fucking up, but they actually like got like they didn't want to come back.
I don't know what you just said, but
Anyways,
Alright, what
watch
does that
the video.
nigga say? Bro, are we like just all waiting on that nigga Careless? Like, bro, this is so boring.
Oh no. He's not joining back.
That's
See,
another video. That's
he'd
another
rather.
video too. Y'all
No,
want
right now
part
he's
two?
sitting. Right now he's currently sitting in VC, and then he's gonna screenshot. He's gonna sit there for about 5 minutes. He's gonna screenshot it and then say, "I failed to join." I'm already knowing. I'm already.
Gay niggas unite, bro. Who's this Black Star nigga? Ban this nigga. Man, in fact, I got it myself.
nigga, he's the older nigga.
Yeah. We just think it's intro.
Fuck.
Why everybody decorating the profile picture in chat? It's good.
Oh, that nigga deleted
Nigga
it.
deleted that shit, nigga.
Yo, Archie, did he lose to the same argument you gave the first time or no?
Huh?
What was
Did he
that?
lose to the same argument you gave last time?
Who?
Hey, everybody,
I
Careless.
think actually I don't even think so. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's fucking bad. Yeah.
No, we got another video. We got another one. Hold on.
bro.
Let's
Every
get
time I see
the
that profile picture, just makes me, it just makes me feel something, bro.
This is stupid. You lucky you're the fucking owner,
Oh,
nigga. I'll blow this shit up. I'll blow this shit like Chief Key did the motherfucking New Jersey, nigga.
What?
So Careless is ducking the train that's gonna get ran on him. Let's get it.
This the other one. This the other one. This one. Oh, what's that bit?
Yo,
What?
Brayley. Is that nigga even here? Oh, he's muted.
Who last skinny? What you talking about?
Hey, but Burley, bro, Careless wants to debate or like talk to you about the debate since you think he lost bad or something.
Hey, y'all realize
I haven't seen the ass
Bro.
whooping that bad in
What
so
is,
long.
nigga? That person's like
That
fucking
was bad.
5'1". How think you want the last debate?
Jesus.
Wait, the debate's already
And that's
over.
the she, nigga.
I was ass whooping. That was a ass whooping.
Bro,
Jesus.
Ryan, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Ryan. You're getting built, bro. Bro, that's crazy.
Nah,
Damn, bro.
dead
Well,
ass.
that
Okay,
nigga,
bro.
that nigga was
You know you
fat.
can't stand shit to nobody. Like y'all be niggas be weird every fucking time.
Wait, Ryan, you're going to the military?
Me? I've been in the military since August.
Oh, what branch?
Army.
Oh, never mind.
Also, this a real me. Like, hold on, guys. We finna screenshot this shit.
Yeah.
I'm a fast ass nigga, man. You know what they call me in these streets?
What they
What they call it? What they call
They
you?
call me the built big back. I eat so much. Let me show y'all a screenshot, cuz.
The built silverback.
I'm not even bald, bitch. What the fuck? I get on camera
That
right
was
now.
definitely bald.
I'm not bald. Hey, hold on. Y'all look at this, bruh. Look at this shit, bruh. I be eating.
Damn, nigga.
Look at that, god damn. Damn, that shit got racial like a bitch. That shit was like this morning though.
Bro, Ryan, for what purpose are you paying $4.66 to DoorDash?
Oh,
You
that's for
paying more
tip.
for the you paying more for the actual services than the food.
No, that's for tips.
$4 tip is crazy. You better be sucking my dick after, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like
Hey, bro, get
$4.
Careless in here, bro.
That
Careless cannot duck
no,
this
you
train.
said what?
I want my
Careless ain't
favor.
debating here, bro. He's debating in the Kodak server if you were on.
Oh,
Careless
you
does not
said no.
understand how to work
That was for McDonald's.
or just probability.
Bro, hobby is buying food. No, my actual hobby is working out. Like you can't fucking do. I was playing. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be screen sharing this fucking video. I'm a fast ass nigga, man. You know my genetics. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, look at my screen share, man.
Nigga, I spelled exists. I spelled exits. Nigga, I'm fried. Wait.
Oh, y'all don't see that. Okay.
Nah, bro. Yo.
Yo, who won?
Bro, look at this shit. Fuck. That shit was fucking.
Wait, what did you spend $50 on?
Hold on.
That's $100. Oh, that's
Oh,
for the
cheat
game.
code.
So look right. Hold on.
Bro, what are we looking at, bro?
Hold on, nigga.
Hold on.
Just watch, nigga.
To get $400,000 in McDonald's points is $4,000.
Shit on God. I got like 4,000 points right now.
No, I
Why
said
did he show us this
400,000.
fucking video? What was the point
Bro,
of that
right here,
video?
right here. Nigga, too fast, nigga.
All right. For activity, who's trying to
Nigga.
sacrifice themselves for activity?
Okay, anyways, hold on.
Yo, Will.
Yes.
You want to do some ethics?
I want to do some ethics.
Yo, Will.
Yeah.
You
I
trying to
don't
do
care
some
about it.
ethics?
I don't
Man?
care about that.
I'm afraid I don't know enough to do ethics, unfortunately.
Hold on, I gotta turn your mic up. Yeah, I
Look,
said, do you want to do some ethics?
got
No,
that shit
I
right
said
there.
I'm afraid I don't know enough to do.
Oh, okay,
4,000.
okay.
4,000
Type
right
shit.
there. Hey, look, I can get like all these deals, man. I can get like a double cheeseburger or nuggets for 30 cents.
Yeah, let's get Ryan versus Storm.
Y'all scared him away. He's ducking to debate in here. He's like, I won't debate in that server.
Oh no, now he got
Ryan
I
versus
fucking.
told
Storm.
y'all in
Let's get
chat
it.
that he's gonna hold on to that ban with his life.
guys. It's
That nigga got
ooh.
beat so bad he doesn't want to come into the server no more. That's just, like crazy.
God, I been getting views from my shit. We going back, guys. Y'all want like the whole blog?
Yo,
I had a
Mono, let's see who can
beard.
rap better.
I used to be
Mono,
fat.
let's see who can rap better.
Oh,
Just
can
rap
I
it.
do it
Yo,
too?
I'm
Rap it.
not rapping, bro.
I want to do it. 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 I want to do it.
Yo,
Oh,
Ryan can
you
do it.
wanna
That
have a
nigga
rap off?
jolly as shit.
It's
Okay,
like in his blood,
bet.
bro.
What are the topics are we gonna be ratting on?
Guys, I'm broke as fuck. Like, look at this.
Yeah, prove that.
I'm fucking broke. Fuck.
Yeah, you probably are broke, nigga. I heard that army only pay like 4,000 a year.
Are you what?
Yikes.
What? Active
That's what I
pay?
heard, bro.
I'm a E1.
Did I
I
say it
get
was
paid.
true, bitch? That's what I heard, nigga.
Okay. I didn't say that. I said what? Anyways, that's the E1. What's it go? What's that shit called? I get paid 900 to 1,000 like every 2 weeks for doing nothing. Like for just because like right now I'm on like block leave, or you can call it like fucking Christmas break. I don't do nothing this next 2 weeks, but I get paid 900. Right?
Yeah,
And
so
like
you basically
Ryan,
just sit down and be on Discord.
wait,
for this
Ryan, what did you get on your
Not in
on
this shit,
your
not in this
ASVAB?
talk way.
ass
Because my
fat,
job, when I work at a
Yeah, what you get on your
hospital, bro,
ASVAB?
I kind of do
I think it
stuff,
was an 80 something.
but most of the time I'm literally on my phone, bro.
Wait, so why
Like,
you choose Army?
Huh?
Why you choose
Why?
Army?
It
Yeah.
didn't really matter. Like what? Like Navy, like they fucking I'm not gonna do that. You got Air Force. Wait. I was gonna do Air Force because Air Force is like fucking like 2 fucking weeks.
oh hell no.
You got Marines, but no one's gonna do Marines. It's like those are really
Mono,
too weird.
you're a fucking faggot. What the fuck?
What? What happened?
But no,
Yeah,
but
oh yeah, so now I'm
but
coming
Army
Mr.
was like
Official.
the best option
I'm
because
not gonna
like
lie, I'm Mr. Official. We
Yo, Ryan, did they hit
graduated.
you? Did they hit you in? Did they hit you with the
Shut the fuck
Hellcat
up, Zai, bitch. Your ass sound like a big
10,000?
ass bird. Your ass sound
oh
like a big ass
no,
bird.
but no, because
Anyways,
you
like ignoring
can't
the
like how
monkey
much
yapping
they
in my
pay.
ear.
How much they pay
What the
monthly? You
fuck,
can't,
nigga? You knock off Vert, nigga. You're
You shut
literally
your
how
bitch
you
much
have
ass up.
they
Vert
Who you
at
pay?
talking
home.
to,
How
nigga?
much
I
they
really
pay?
smack the shit out you, bitch. Shut up.
Fuck you, bitch. I'll smack the mud shit out you, bitch. Your
I'm
ass
saying
How
I'm
much
not
they
saying
pay
you like it, bitch.
monthly?
Shut up.
fuck up, bitch. Your ass look like
Anyways,
Randy. Out of here, bitch.
his mic
Hey,
cutting
how much
out. That
they
shit short
pay
circuiting.
monthly?
His
You
light
can't
barely
That
buy
man
a
know,
working.
bitch. I'm Mr.
Hellcat.
Official, nigga.
But
I told him,
but
bitch.
my MOS, like when I get out, I'm gonna get paid 35 an hour. And what's it called? I'm getting my house because
That's a good amount of money for.
yeah,
Wait,
what's
how
it
old are
called?
you?
It's
How old are
35
you?
an hour
Wait, how
and
old are you?
19. I'll be 20 when I get out. Like
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
pretty
okay.
April.
good
That's
for your
actually very
age.
good. Starting off to be 19 and making $35 an hour. Uh,
And what's it
whatever.
called? I got like what's it called? What's what that shit called? HB not HBO. BAH whatever. So like any house I can get, they will pay for the down payment. So like I can go get like we were thinking like Atlanta, like the outside of Atlanta
Oh, you
or
trying to be where the
Texas.
lady boys at?
I said the outside. Don't think something in the middle of Atlanta. I said the outside, nigga. But
You know. Okay, bro.
yeah, cause I have niggas, I have homies out there. I'm finna say niggas, but yeah, I'm in the element. So I got
Well, you
Did they
homies
can
out
hit
there.
say
you? Did
Like
niggas, dog. The
did
people
they
think
hit you
that's
with
good.
the
Think that's good to
Hellcat?
say. I don't
Did they
know,
hit you
bro.
with the Hellcat sign on bonus, bro?
Many
no,
thousands, G.
no, because you get any car
Bro, you
one.
just
They what's
discount these
called so
niggas,
like
dog.
the military, right? So like
Discount niggas.
they'll put down
Always for Vert.
$10,000 for the down payment, right? So if I want
Yeah.
what's it called? So if I say I want to get a scat pad, right, and the down payment is 15,000. So I just put down 5,000. The military gonna put down 10,000, and like the monthly, what was it called? Car insurance gonna be like 200. No, what's going? Wait, no, no car insurance. What's that shit called for the car? You got car insurance and what's that shit called? Fuck, I forgot what the shit called, but car insurance gonna be like 200, and like car payment like monthly is gonna be 200. So I'll be paying like 400 a month for my
Oh,
what's
the
it
car
called?
note.
Yes, get back. Car note, yes, car note. The car note gonna be like 200 or 250. And car
I
insurance
gotta
will
Yeah.
get me
be
my
like
car note.
200. So I'm gonna pay like 400. almost 500. No, like it'd be like 450 a month. So like that wouldn't be nonsense.
Rick Owens
How
in
would be
the
like?
concert.
So I'm be getting 30.
I'm
Oh yeah.
actually going to I'm actually going to Space Force. I got a 99
Yo,
on
I'm
my
finna
shit.
hotbox. I'm finna hotbox my
A
car.
Space
My
Force, bro.
paper.
You a bitch.
Yeah.
You
What do
said
you
what?
mean, bro? Ryan, let's not act like I don't even care about like the military duties. I just care about the money. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Yeah, I can tell. And
No
like
one,
I
no
don't see
one, no one who does Space
why.
Force,
It's
no one
not.
who
It's
does
not
Space
like
Force
a.
cares
It's not
about
even a big. It's not a significant difference. Like it's literally the same thing. It's
same thing with
literally
more
the same pay
benefits.
on each one, but the difference might be like a couple of dollars.
Yeah,
How
a
much
little bit
for the
more
E1 for the
benefits.
Space Force? What rank you gonna be when you?
Oh, I have like absolutely no military experience, so I'm gonna be cadet probably.
Nigga, what? You don't become a cadet that fast?
No, I'm saying, no. Wait, hold on, my bad. Hold on, 1 second. I'm getting texted. My fault.
Whatever the fuck they got going on, they probably. Man,
Man. Rick Owens
Yeah, so
in
you
the
gonna get
concert.
paid. Yeah, like I said, what's it called? You gonna get paid 2,000 right